Alright, here with the Dragunov guy, I'm going to try to make this really quick. I'm going to make it really quick, hopefully. So we're going to start off with the moves that are important. So back 1+2, very important. Forward 2, very important. There's a special version of this move. See that blue spark above his hand? Just a little better version of the move. Yeah, that right there. A very important move. These two are very important. Both of these moves are very important. Another important move is he has this sneak with quarter circle forward. You could do stuff out of it like this. You could do a low, you could do a launcher, or you could do 4. 4 is very important. Very important. Do note that after you do this move, you are in a while rising state. See, I do my while rising moves. So just know that. But yeah, move is very important. Quarter circle forward is the sneak, and then you want to do 4. Another important move is this low. Super unsafe, but very good low. Does a decent amount of damage, and is super plus if it hits. Very good low. So 2-1 can be ducked, but it goes into his stance if you hold down forward, and that allows you to do, you know, these things again, the follow-ups. Another move that is a mid, if they're trying to crouch block, you know, duck your attacks, like if they're trying to duck this, you know, is 3-1. The 3 is a mid, obviously, and you can cancel it into the sneak by holding down forward. Very important. Yeah, so down 2, very good low. Much faster than this low, I believe. Yeah, a little bit faster than this low. Slightly less negative, but still punishable. And there's another low. This one looks very similar. So this is down 2. This other low is you have to be crouching, and then it's down forward 1. This low is very important. Super negative as well. But if that low hits, you can follow up into 4, like that, and it puts you into his stance, so you can continue your pressure as well from that. So those are all the important moves. So let's get into some of his gimmicks real quick. So gimmicks. This is a combo starter. This right here. You can do combos from this. Like I said, don't worry, I'll have combos in a second. But yeah, you can do combos from this, right? Unfortunately, it is very slow, and if blocked, super negative. That was the wrong thing. Oops. Super negative, as you can see. Super negative. Minus 26. If this gets blocked, you're dead. However, a thing with Dragunov is you want your opponent to block this, because Dragunov can actually cancel this move with 1+2. So he can do this. That grab only works on crouching opponents, so you want them to go for the block, and then you can do that. You can also just do the grab manually by doing down 1+3, and you can just do it like that. But I like doing it this way because they react to the low. You know, it conditions them to block, and then you switch it up on them, and it's also a heat engager. Speaking of heat engagers, that's a good heat engager, as well as back 4-3, Jesus, good heat engager. Yeah. So, yeah, that's one of his gimmicks. Another gimmick is, like I said, you're going to be using this move a lot. He has another move, forward 2. That move right there. That move looks very similar. Is that forward 2 is incredibly negative, right? But you can cancel forward 2 with 1+2, just like this move, and you can actually throw them, just like that. So, super negative move, not a good move, but it looks very similar to this move. So you think you're gonna make them block it, but you're actually doing forward 2. You switch up on them, bam, free damage. His throws are disgusting. So, you know, this is the normal throw, not much to say about it. This throw, up forward 1+2, very good throw, lots of damage, also breaks through floors, or, you know, sets off floor environments, whatever. you have to break this by pressing 1+2. So obviously it's a little harder to break, you have to be looking for it. But a lot of players do know how to break this. Here is where it gets crazy. So forward 2+3, very weird button, 2+3, is this grab. Oops, this grab. This grab is disgusting because it's a 2 break. So you have to break this move by pressing 2. So that's just very hard to break. Honestly, it's just very hard to break. So those are really the 2 throws you want to be mixing up with. Up forward 1+2 and forward 2+3. Let's get into heat. So heat, not much to say. You know, he's just a normal character pretty much. Except, remember this down forward 1 move? You can actually cancel this with a tackle. So, yeah, pretty good. He can also do that with some other moves, but heat... The main thing I do with heat that's pretty cheap, at least in the early days, is this. So his heat smash is +6, so he's allowed to do whatever he wants after it. However, he can cancel the end of his heat smash with a tackle. Like this. That is, the tackle is down back 1+2. So yeah, if your opponent just doesn't know what they're doing, they're going to get hit by this every time. Actually has 3 options on the ground. I believe 3. He has 1, he has 2, and he has 1+2. So you have to guess on the break on that. So yeah, pretty broken, pretty broken. So, combo starters. Down forward 2, you know, all reliable. Sneak, which is core circle forward 2. His best launcher, this is his best launcher. It's not his fastest, but you get the most damage from this. While rising 2, oops, also a launcher. And down back 3 is also a combo starter. Does this. He can get a combo off of this with down 3, 2, 1+2. Get used to using this string because it is his wall ender string. Yeah, so those are pretty much the main combo starters. This, down forward 2, while rising 2, sneak 2, and this is a little extra damage. He has some counter hit combo starters, and I'm going to tell you the main one right here, which is down forward 1. Down forward 1 is a broken move, get used to using it. Right here. You can follow up the down forward 1 with 4. This is a counter hit launcher, like that. Don't worry, I'll explain how to do this combo in a second. But yeah, so that's another one of his combo starters. Down forward 1, 4. The 4 can be ducked, so don't mash it. Only do the 4 if you know they are trying to mash out of your block strings. Another mechanic that Dragunov has, that only Dragunov has, and this actually gets him a lot of damage, is forward, 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 4. That move right there. So, if the opponent is high up on the wall, you can do that move, and that move actually relaunches them only if they're on the wall. Like this. So that just does an insane amount of damage. That's just unique to Dragunov. Another thing that makes him OP is this. So yeah. So another thing you're going to want to do is down 3+4. So as you can see right now, it's not doing anything. But if they are on the ground, it's actually a stomp that does a lot of damage. So if people aren't getting up, or if you hit them with 1+2, just start stomping. Just start stomping. The final thing we're going to get into before combos. His block strings are disgusting. This is the main point of this character. So, using all the moves I talked about, he's just broken. So really, you could just do anything you want. Anything you want. He's just, all these moves are super plus. Really, the skill part of Dragunov comes into what do you do when your opponent starts mashing out of this. So, pretty much, all your opponent can do here is just mash on some very tight gaps, or start ducking, you know, because they can duck this, they can duck that's about it, honestly. But yeah, they can duck this. Pretty much when your opponent starts ducking, what you want to do is you want to do the grab, the down 2 or 1+3, or you want to start doing down forward 1. This might make them panic. You can follow up with down forward or 4 afterwards and get the combo starter. Yeah, that's pretty much where the skill of Dragunov comes in. When they start mashing, because these strings are super plus, and people are going to start mashing. So you really just want to figure out how to deal with that. Normally, down forward 1 is the answer. He also has armor moves. 1+2 is armor, so you can just armor through if they start mashing. Also, you know, his grabs as well. That's pretty much the skill. And then obviously you want to throw in these lows as well. Yeah. Super broken character. That is the main game plan right there. You know, you could throw in these lows. Yeah, and then just know that good players are going to try to start ducking, and that's where you have to get a little strategic. So if you want to catch someone mashing, I would say the best way to catch someone mashing is, like I said, down forward 1 into 4. Or you do sneak 4. Like I said, this does while rising moves afterwards. So this is negative. While rising 2 is negative. But if your opponent is mashing, they're going to get launched out of this. You know, so a lot of the time, someone will try to crouch, or they'll just mash. And you'll just mink, and you'll catch them on the mash or the crouch. So yeah, that's the Dragunov playstyle. Hopefully I covered a lot. I didn't want to get, he can turn into a very hard character later on. But I wanted to start with the basic stuff and why everyone says he's broken. Pretty much those things right there. So now for the rest of the video, I'm just going to show combos.